Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Sink into Madness. So, since the last episode, I did pop into the nether for a little bit, and get those kills that we needed. It actually didn't take very long, because I had a pigman and a succubus inside that little, hallway area. And then, of course, we have a place where we get blazes. Pinky, I think, took the longest, but he wasn't too far out the door. I could lure him over pretty easy. Over here, I did add vibrant alloy and silicon to our farm. And then this is our fertilized essence that we've been building up. It hasn't been a ton of time since last episode, but a little bit of time has passed. If we open this up, we do have a quest here that's completed, turning up the heat for killing one of each of those mobs. They're going to give us a tier 1 magical taco and a reward bag. And this is a legendary reward bag, so hopefully we get better stuff. I can never see what it is. An ultimate furnace. Wow. Okay, well, honestly, at the point of getting an ultimate furnace, we could toss our furnaces. I may just keep this one around for manual use. We'll just put it right here. And of course, this thing runs like crazy fast. Let's see, let's get some coal. And I'm going to break it down into tiny coal. We'll get a stack of that, because tiny coal is honestly going to be enough to power this. Probably for each one, we're going to be able to smelt like hundreds of things, so I believe that'll be okay. Now, as far as wither essence goes, we're getting a decent amount. We have 42 at the moment. So probably here shortly we'll upgrade to a growth crystal tier 3. Because we're about halfway through that. And I think it's added a bunch of wither seeds over there. So, oh, also I did add right over here. I added a trash can. It's just a lower priority than this. This is, of course, a 0 priority. This is -5. And then it just dumps everything into that trash can, and the stuff gets trashed. So basically it's 4 seeds is what's going in there now that we have fertilized essence and everything put in there. And also, one thing to note that I didn't realize was here, you guys mentioned in the comments that there is a JEI search link right here. You can just click this button and it will combine your searches to JEI. So really, really handy. Very, very handy. Now, in the quest book, when they talk about the advanced turrets, they mention that these are energy hogs. Extreme reactors is a great option for tons of power. So we may start extreme reactors today, but I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to make some turrets. And out of curiosity, there is a solar upgrade for turrets. And it's actually not terribly expensive. We might, because the turrets actually have some pretty good upgrades, especially if we made like the better turret bases, because these things can store so much energy. 10 million that they can store, and it has 2 add-on slots, 2 upgrade slots. I mean, we could make solar and like efficiency -8%, because it's not like we have just a ton of mobs out there. The worst thing is all the T-Rexes that have been spawning out there. So but anyways, before we get started with that, we need to get ourselves a turret base tier 1. Actually, it looks like any kind of tier would work. And then a potato cannon and a crank. So let's take a look at that. Let's get, the crank is just cobblestone. So we'll go ahead and snag that. And then the turret base, we're going to need sensors. And then we can just upgrade that. I mean, I don't foresee this being a terribly expensive undertaking. We're out of wood, but I've got plenty of wood essence. And then potato cannon. Let me go get some. Actually, do we have any wood left? Oh yeah, we got tons of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that into planks, because the potato cannon, I don't have any intentions of using the potato cannon, but we'll go ahead and knock it out for the quest. So there's the potato cannon turret. And then we should have this quest completed. They're going to give us 64 potatoes and a sound muffler. Alright. And it is an epic bag with 64 dirt, which, that can come in handy. Okay, and I don't need this, really. And I don't really need the crank, either. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade, then. They want us, for the quest, they want us to make a railgun turret. Not particularly the one that I want, but that's fine. Which is going to be rough, because this is a lot of upgrading that we have to go through. I'm half tempted to get into refined storage first, so we've got that to make this a bit easier, but Okay, so for the railgun turret, we're also going to need the barrels. So let me go ahead and craft like 4 of those. And then IO buses, I'm going to go ahead and get like 5 of these for now. And I guess we'll start by upgrading the chambers. Oh yeah, we're going to need a bunch of electrical steel, a bunch of dark steel, solarium. Ugh. We've got all that silicon right there. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's get, we'll go ahead and do like 33 electrical steel. Get that running, and then I may make a electrical steel seed. Alright, so electrical steel seed, let's go ahead and get one of these. Might as well. I'm going to go ahead and tell this it can't. It's going to extract instead of insert for a minute. And we're going to switch out, I guess one of these dye seeds. Okay, I'll tell you what, let me get like a bit of this essence, this fertile essence, and we're going to make some fertilizer really quick, just to speed this up, this whole process up. So, there we go. 18 mystical fertilizer. Okay, electrical steel essence, and we're just going to put this into a drawer, like, right there, and lock it in. And we'll go ahead and say that you can insert again. Okay, so we're all set. Wither skeleton, we're coming along. Actually, we're just about to have enough wither skeleton essence to make what we want to make. Or wait, it's 9. It's 9 essence per skull. But I only need 8 skulls, so we got a little bit more to go, but not too much more. Okay, our electrical steel is done. Let's go ahead and let's see. For the railgun, we're going to need 1 chamber and 2 barrels. We're going to start with this one, and then we're going to do the laser, which is 1 chamber, 1 barrel. So 2 and 3. Okay, so the electrical steel, we need 2 chambers altogether. And then we got the dark steel. And then the solarium stage, which we're out of solarium. Awesome. One thing that I derped on last episode was I was making those capacitors. And I didn't even think about, we have all of these capacitors. Now, the only thing that drives me insane is you can't actually see the stats on these, so we just kind of gotta guesstimate. I mean, there's the little quote down there. Premium clean cut enhanced hiding enhanced capacitor would be a bad name and stuff, but there's a whole, like, if I recall correctly, there's like a whole little wiki spot where you can look it all up, but I'm going to take this one, something wonderful, and we'll just pop that into there. Let's see how fast this is. See, that one is actually slower than a double layer capacitor. That's the worst thing about these things, is you can't really tell. You just have to like kind of check it and wing it. Oh, that one's destroying it. That's seems to be about like a vibrant capacitor. So we'll go ahead and go with that one for now. We just kind of have to like play around with it and see if we can find the the best combos. So, okay, so there's our other chamber tier 4. And then to get a chamber tier 5, it is vibrant crystals, it's vibrant alloy, and then octatic capacitors. So, let me go get, how much vibrant alloy do we have over here? 14, which isn't great. What is it? Okay, it's like that. That's 3 vibrant alloy. Let me go ahead and break these down. There's 27 vibrant crystals. There's 3 of those. And let me see how much energetic alloy essence that we have, because I do need some more of that to make the capacitors. Oh, and we have, looks like, enough wither essence that we can pull that stuff off. So I'll tell you what, let me go upgrade this crystal real quick. There we go, 8 wither skulls. Okay. And then where's my magnet? Let me go get my magnet real quick, because I want to make sure that we don't lose that down there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn that on. And, let's see. I'm actually probably going to pull this up real quick. Pull that up. And we need to upgrade this real quick, because this is also our water source. So there we go, growth crystal tier 3. And we'll put that back down. Okay. So now all should be right with the world. And once this kicks in, we should start seeing the stuff grow pretty quickly, actually. And you can do multiples. We'll probably end up doing like multiple crystals if we want more speed. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to want energetic alloy. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. There is 9 energetic alloy for that. That's plenty to make the capacitors that we need. So let's go by here. Let's get double air capacitor. We need a couple more of those. And then octadic capacitors. Oh, we need glowstone. Okay, octadic capacitors, there's 2 of those. And then we should be all set to get our final chamber tier 5. Oh wait, we need another vibrant crystal, right? Let me get this stuff going. There we go, vibrant crystal, dump that in there. Now we can get our chamber. So 2 chamber tier 5s. Okay, so that part's done. Now we need the barrels, and we're going to need, what was it, 3 of those. So barrel tier 2, 1, oh wait, I forgot I had some electrical steel right there. I did have a cinderfall invasion real quick. I'm dealing with that real quick. Oh yeah, this is growing much faster. Now that it's kicked in, like the farming station struggling to keep up, which is good. That's what we want to see. So now we don't even have to worry about this stuff anymore, really. Okay. Might get a crafting table on a stick. What does it take? Oh, it's just like that. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me go ahead and get that electrical steel essence too, because we may, in fact, have enough of this. Yeah, we got 9. I think it makes like 3 at a time. 5 at a time. Ooh. Much better. Much better. Okay. So our electrical steel chambers. There we go. There's 3 of those. And then we can upgrade these fairly easily to the next tier. There we go. Dark steel. Okay. And then solarium. And then we need vibrant crystals, of course. But that's fine. It's not really... we should have... yeah, quite a bit. So we're going to need 2, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically we can make another one because we had some leftovers, but that's fine. And then we can get our barrel tier 5s. Okay, so that's the worst part out of the way. We can make laser turrets and railgun turrets. No problem. Ferromagnetic slugs. Those ferromagnetic slugs really aren't that bad. Honestly, it may be worth going with that over the... because that's a big damage difference. But the energy uses per shot is pretty insane too. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll go for a railgun, at least for right now. So we're going to need 2 more vibrant crystals. And honestly, I think the rest of it's pretty downhill to get the railgun turret. Yeah, we've got everything else. We just need that, that. There is our railgun. Okay. And then we're going to need to upgrade our base, because we want a better base. Oh, God. So much upgrading right now. So much upgrading. Out of curiosity, didn't that complete the quest, or do we have to get the base too? Okay, that completed the quest. And we can take our reward bag, get this an epic. Ooh, an ultra storage box in it. We'll go ahead and dump that in there. Awesome. So we're up to 405,000 storage. Alright, and I think for each tier of this, we're going to need a different tier of sensor. Yeah, this is where it's going to get expensive. So let's go ahead and get like, I don't know, like 6 of these sensors. And then for the sensor tier 2, we'll go ahead and do that. And then we can upgrade. Oh man, this needs a basic capacitor bank like right out the gate. Awesome. And we're short on electrical steel. We actually have that enchanter quest to do. And, oops. Enchanter. And I think we've got pretty much everything for this, so we'll go ahead and just snag that. Because I do want to get this stuff enchanted today as well. There's that quest done, we get a reward bag. There's that quest done, we get a reward bag. And then there is that quest done, we get a reward bag. And actually, do we not have any ancient spores? No. String mesh with dirt. Well, let me see about getting some ancient spores, because that's an easy quest. And I think the quest after that, we've pretty much like done everything for it. So, and our enchanter, let's go ahead and just put this down like right here for right now. We're going to switch these out. Okay, and we did get some more berry bushes. I am going to run over and plant those, but ancient spores, and then they want us to get a wither skeleton skull. We've already done that because we have them planted. And then the wither arena, they want us to get 3 wither skeleton skulls and 4 soul sand, and we get an arena generator. And this is repeatable as many times as, I guess as many times as we want. Yeah, instant cooldown. So the next quest here is to get our first wither star, or nether star. That's going to be fun. And then in our reward bags, we got 4 hoppers, another diamond box, diamond 1, and cobblestone. Okay. I will definitely take this diamond box. We'll put it right there. We're just loading up on those things. Okay. And we may fight the wither next episode. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and plant all these bushes that we got. Just kind of expand them out from the ones that we have. Okay, it looks like this thing has ran through that hole pretty quickly, so I'm going to make a new one real quick. And out of curiosity, okay, we only have 17 Inferium right here. I was thinking we may go ahead and go for like a Supremium. We'll need quite a few stacks of Inferium to do that, so there we go. We're back harvesting now. That thing does grow stuff crazy quickly. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'll tell you what, one other thing that I want to go ahead and get is our airship workbench, because this thing is not even remotely expensive for us at this point, so we may as well go ahead and snag it. Probably be next episode before we use it a whole lot, but because I do want to go out exploring in the airship next episode and possibly fight the wither. So there we go. Break that down. I made 1 extra. Then they want us to make a module miner speed, so I'm gonna put this down like right up there. Let's see, miner speed, because I like to go ahead and finish out that first tab. Okay, so for this we're going to need fire charges. All this stuff's no problem. Logic chips is just cobblestone, redstone, and gold nuggets, and I believe that has to be made in the airship crafting table as well. Redstone, I think it's like this, right? Yes. There's logic chips, 21 of those. We got the time for an upgrade achievement. Alright, miner speed. Speed modifier plus 0.8. Sounds good. And we can go ahead and turn this quest in. We get a balloon colorizer and a reward bag. And that completes the getting started section. So now we're just on continuing the journey. And we got 4 hoppers. Okay. Okay, now out of curiosity, what other upgrades do we have access to at this point? Because there is like that creative one and stuff. Cruise control. Auto forward at varied speeds. Play music in area. Major efficiency. I want the infinite fuel, which takes another star. What about like a major speed? We could pull that off. We may pull that off because honestly, packing even, you know, blocks of coal with us is not a big deal. You know, we could pull that off. So let's go ahead and get oops, wrong there we go. Coal. Let me go ahead and get a few of these fire charges. And 2 diamonds, emerald. Now let's go ahead and get one of our redstone Weisenberg ships real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and get like some coal too, just so we can check this out. I'm not going to take it out right this second. We're going to take it out next episode for sure. Let's go ahead and throw that down. We'll open this up. And we're going to put that major speed module into there. And then we'll just dump some coal into here. And so that's much faster. That is much faster than it was. Because it was like the putt-putt mobile before. Now, it does eat through fuel. I threw a stack of coal, and you can see we've got about 42.5 minutes of flight time, which isn't terrible. That's not too bad. I mean, because I'm going to run probably blocks of coal through that. Is I think what my plan is, I do believe. So we should be all set next episode for exploring. Alright, so anyways, back to what we were doing before. Let's get our turret base tier 2. I think we've got everything for that. And then, oh yeah, we got this turret base tier 1. I don't really need that right this second. For the tier 3, we are going to need standard capacitor banks. So let me go ahead. I'm going to need a little bit more. Yeah, okay, because I've only got 3 capacitors right there. I guess we're going to go ahead and go for the max tier. Might as well. So we've got plenty of energetic alloy here. Vibrant alloy, okay. And there's a little bit more electrical steel. We don't really need the electrical steel. I made up a bunch. So I think we're okay on that, but... And I promise these essences, they will build up to where this stuff's not an issue. It's just, it hasn't had time to build up. Because I keep using it, like, as soon as we get it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll take it. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to do last episode, I want to go ahead and do it, is let's go ahead and make ourselves a carbon helmet. Just pop it on there. Now we look all spiffy with our jet black armor. Okay, so... back to the turret. We want capacitor banks, like one more of these. We also need to upgrade our sensor. So, oh yeah, I didn't even make the lower tier sensor. Okay, I'm gonna need more IO buses. Let's go ahead and get like 12 more, maybe that'll be good. So the sensor tier 2, we're gonna need like 3 of these, I think. Maybe more, but I think just 3. And then for the tier 3s, we're going to need 3 of these. And I think all we're missing is the capacitor bank. So there we go. And there's our turret base tier 3. And then for the tier 4, it's Solarium sensor tier 4s. Are we really missing IO buses already? Yes, we are. Man, you go through so many of these IO buses. Luckily, they're not expensive at all. We'll make like 12. That should be good. Okay. So, sensor tier 4. We'll go ahead and get 2 of those. And then we're going to need a vibrant capacitor bank, octatic capacitors, double layer capacitors. So we're going to need 8 of these. And I'm going to go ahead and make like another, I don't know, 53 of those. Oh man, we're going to need another vibrant capacitor bank for the tier 5 as well. Oh my god, this stuff's so expensive. Okay, so altogether we're going to need like 8. Oh, there's 4. So that's a start. I'm going to get like a stack of energetic alloy being made. Because we are definitely going to need it. I mean, I think we're good on vibrant alloy. It's just the energetic. We use so much of that. Alright, so the vibrant capacitor bank. And what are we missing for that? Oh, vibrant crystal, of course. Okay, so vibrant capacitor bank, and then our tier 4, what are we missing? Double layer. There we go. There's a double layer capacitor. There is our tier 4 turret base. And the tier 5, it's really just obsidian, octatic capacitor, vibrant capacitor bank. So I'm going to need 5 more octatic capacitors. And we're actually out of vibrant alloy. So let me pop over here. I bet we've got some more. There's 3 more vibrant alloy. I'm going to have to get some more. But I think as far as energetic goes, I think we're good. And then we should be able to get one... Oh yeah, I need one more piece of glowstone here. There we go. There's our... Whoops. There's that. And... Oh, we're going to need 1 vibrant crystal. Okay, we got all the vibrant alloy that we need. Now, it did run through that hoe again, so I'm going to go ahead and make another one of those real quick. Actually, I think emerald would maybe have higher durability, assuming that it can use emerald. Some hoes it can't use, but I know generally it can use most all of them. Nope, Emerald Hoe is one that it cannot, so... Okay, scratch that. Okay, so our Vibrant Capacitor Bank, our Octatic Capacitors. Oh yeah, the Vibrant Crystals, that's what we needed. So... There we go, there is a Vibrant Capacitor Bank. Then if we pop back over to turrets, we can get our turret base. Oh yeah, we got the sensor module tier 5. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to get conduit speed upgrades because it's not keeping up with pumping the items out, and items are getting like lost on the ground. I know we're kind of jumping back and forth a little bit this episode. We're kind of working on multiple things as we progress. Honestly, I don't think we need very many of these. Tell you what, we'll go for like 4 of them total. There we go. That should be plenty to keep this thing emptied out, because what's happening is it's kind of backing up ever so often, and some random items are getting lost. Basically when it has like a big harvest. So there we go. 4 of those, and it shouldn't back up anymore, unless we add in a bunch more crystal growth speed ups or something. And our turret base tier 5, our sensor, there's that, and there's our turret base tier 5. Okay, so we have our railgun, we have our turret base that we need, that top tier turret base. And then what I would like to do is get, let's see, it has a space for 2 add-ons and 2 upgrades. So I think the first add-ons that I want are solar panels. So let's go ahead and get 2 of those. We'll get, yeah, we'll go just for these. Okay, so we're going to need glass panes. We'll get a couple of those. And we'll get ourselves a couple solar panels. And then in addition, I would like to get, I think efficiency is what I would prefer to have here. So a couple of those, and oh, we're going to need one more I/O bus. Okay, there we go. And then we're also going to need ammo for this thing, which is, this thing uses those ferromagnetic slugs. There's a few stacks of those. That'll be fine. Okay, so we are all set on our turret. And now we just have to set this thing up. So I'm just going to put it like right here. And let's go ahead and add our railgun to it. I'm going to have to... Okay, we're going to put the railgun right there. Let's see, add-ons. We're going to do our efficiency upgrades. And I guess technically I could have 2 different upgrades. They stack up to 4 times. Okay. Well, we've got the solar in there, and it's producing power into this. And I guess let's go ahead and go for more efficiency. There's 2. It'd be like 64% power reduction, which is quite massive. I mean, it's really just going to be sitting over here blasting at these guys. So I think that should be good. Oh, that's our range. I'm going to go ahead and drop the range to like 20. Okay, yeah, we'll do like 15 so that it can cover this whole area. And we'll go ahead and dump some ammo into this. This thing does use a lot of power, though. We'll get it plugged up with some better power. Maybe next episode, or we might be killing withers and exploring next episode. We're definitely going to go exploring. I mean, right now it's only going to fire ever so often because it's just running purely off that solar power. It still takes about 10,000 per shot. Go. I mean, right now there's not a whole lot of choices as far as solar power goes, but there are some nice choices for power. So we may end up changing that over, you know, in the next couple episodes. Because, I mean, this thing's doing a lot of damage. Realistically, I mean, it hits like a truck. If it was firing, like, consistently, it would be just wrecking stuff. But anyways, I'm going to end out this episode here, because I know it's about wrapping up point. Next episode, we are going to enchant this stuff, promise. And then we're going to set off on an adventure in the airship, and then we may fight the Wither next episode. We shall see. Oh wow, we got 37 stacks of Inferium. We may actually use some of that next episode too. We'll see. Because technically, if that runs for very long at all, and I mean this is generating an absolute ton of Inferium essence. It really is. But this, we could actually probably make an armor upgrade that would give us flight. Because like the Supremium stuff, if you have like the full set of this, if I recall correctly, unless it's changed in this pack, it should give you flight. It is a little bit expensive. Oh yeah, we're gonna take. It's gonna take Nether stars though. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Even though it may be quicker than this other route for flight. Because flight isn't until this point. We have quite a few bosses to go before we get that. But I don't know. We may actually just follow this and get flight that way. So, but yeah, we'll be going to the end before long, it looks like. But what's going to be interesting is I think there's added phases to a lot of these battles. Like the Ender Dragon has 2 phases, and yeah, where it's making like alpha dragons, and I believe the Wither is altered as well. And I know John Bam spawns after the Wither fight. So, it's going to be interesting. But anyways, like I said, I know it's wrapping up point, so I am going to end it out here. I know we kind of did a little bit of like random miscellaneous things. Next episode will be a bit of exploration and combat focus. And then probably in the next couple episodes, we're going to be doing some power generation overhaul stuff. Because a better power source is in order, I think. But I'm not for sure which way we're going to go, because we could honestly probably even go like rainbow generators at this point. Big reactors is what they suggest, but I think we could go other routes with it as well. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.